Hey guys, Raynan here with another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about what I want to see in the probably a lot of us really want to see change in the upcoming patch for Path of Exile 2, which is gonna be 0.2. So more than talking about new leagues or new characters, new ascendancies, or like I don't know a new act, I want to touch on some topics that hopefully they fix that will make the whole experience way better. Okay, so if you like this video, like and subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm gonna put the timestamps on the video description. So you want to see something more specific. So to start off, I have a little list here. I'm gonna start off with the charm slots. I currently like the the charm system in PoE 2 more than I like utility flasks in PoE 1 right now. But what I don't like is the that we need to like unlock the charm slots having an affix on our belt. I think that's really dumb. It's really stupid, and it needs to be changed. I think personally that they should give us all the charm slots at the beginning. Um, it's like there's no reason not to. When you log into PoE one and make your character, you spawn on the beach and you have all your flask slots immediately. There's you don't need to like unlock them or have like a special item that gives you this, right? And to give you more context about this working, like the system is bad. Here I have an end game boss dropped top tier belt that has one charm slot. I mean that is unacceptable in my opinion. It should be changed. It should have been changed weeks ago. Um, like I mean if this belt like doesn't have more than one charm slots, like what are we doing here, right? Um, yeah. They should just give us the all the charm slots immediately. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like I mean, if they want to be like a little bit more, they want to go into the you want to take the creative road. Maybe if you want to like still like gate them behind something, maybe they could add a quest um inside the campaign that is tied to like I don't know fighting a boss or something. I mean, bosses are cool in this game. I wouldn't mind like oh yeah, you unlock the second one on like level 30, and you unlock your third one at level 50, right? So no big deal. I mean, I'd be okay with that. You know, fair. But yeah, I mean, having the system tied to an affix in a belt is just dumb, in my opinion. Um, to continue with general stuff, yeah, for fuck's sake, just give us the map tab. Like, I mean, should have come with the latest patch, in my opinion. This is something we need now, right? I mean, not much to say there. Just give us the map tab for once and for all. Come on. Um, Another thing is just rework of map layouts in general. Okay. Um, I know they have added. I really hope this is a placeholder solution. They added checkpoints in the map, like while you're mapping in the end game, and they added more checkpoints during the campaign. But when you're like adding those checkpoints, is because there's a deeper problem with the current system. Okay, so if you have a really like big layout, like a really long map, yeah, what's the point of like teleporting at the end or the beginning? If you have something in the middle, you still need to backtrack, right? So if there is a problem like with that, and it made you actually add more of those checkpoints, it's like adding checkpoints is not gonna solve the problem. Okay, it's just gonna be the only thing that's gonna do is make make the problem more noticeable. Okay, so yeah, like rework, and also like I don't want to get in too much into this, but some of the layers are like really bad. Like they're like actually insufferable, like too bad. So also what I want to see, hopefully, is more skill gems and in all the classes. You know, like for example, if I take my character here, like um, I want to create a gem, right? I think this is fine. There's four missing, I know, but I still think there's like not much variety. I know that we're missing a lot of classes, but I would love to see more of these added. For example, if you're a warrior and you're like not deviating from like a warrior fantasy character, um, there's probably a 98% chance that you're gonna be using Hammer of the Gods, right? So it's like every warrior is using this ability. I mean, you're probably going to be using Stampede in most of the cases. Here it is. So um um in this moment, like there's not much variety on like build creation, but and I'm not saying that more skill gems is going to solve the problem, but it can help. You know, I guess we have to wait, but maybe in the future, in the like long-term future, I hope to see like one additional page of this, you know, for warrior, like for each class. Sorry, not for warrior, for each class, like 2 pages of abilities, you know, like a lot of abilities. That would be make the game more fun. So yeah, again, it's not gonna solve the problem, but it's gonna help for sure. It's gonna help in the shorter midterm. Okay. So, going in a little bit like deeper into this, I just want to touch some leagues. So I'm gonna start with Expedition. I think Expedition now is garbage. The NPCs don't give anything really good. It's just like yeah, the same crafting mechanic for like the three of them, for um, Gwen and Rog and Tujin. I would love to see Tujin giving actually like in POE one giving currency, man. Like I thought he was gonna give currency when I started playing the game, and yeah, like I mean, I would be instead of like like gambling with Alva, they should just make gambling with Gwenin. I don't know. But yeah, I think that another thing about Expedition is just the we need more logbooks. Like at some point when I was playing the I was mapping, you know, like I was really targeting expedition maps, and I couldn't get a single logbook. Man, it took me a while to get a logbook, and so when I got the logbook, I said like, oh nice, maybe I'll get to fight the new boss, right? I mean, it's not new. It's just the same as PoE one, but in PoE two, right? And then I realized that getting to fight the boss was really you needed to fight it. So you have the RNG to get the logbook, and you need to like hit the RNG to actually encounter the boss inside your logbook. So it took me a while to fight the boss. I actually have one kill of the boss, and I've been playing this game for 647 hours. It's quite a bit. So yeah, and I haven't I haven't buy like any logbooks. I haven't um like I haven't done like anything special to like counter this boss. I just played the mechanic in the game. So more logbooks if they want to maintain the RNG for the boss spawning, they need to give us more logbooks, in my opinion. Because the other problem this makes is that whenever whenever I found the boss, I was my build was like complete. So I went in, I hit the boss with Hammer of the Gods, and it's just it evaporated, right? So I'm not even able to enjoy the fight as it is supposed to be, right? Um, so yeah. Um, they need to like pop more often. Um, to like make them relevant. At the point where you're like where your build is, you know. So I mean, hopefully there's always builds that are gonna be able to one shot mobs, whatever. But you guys know what I'm talking about. So uh, ritual, same thing. I mean, invitation for boss is like too expensive, and it doesn't pop very often. When I say expensive, it's expensive in tribute. So sometimes you might see the invitation, and you have a three altar ritual in a map. So yeah, um, you would have like 1.8 thousand tribute. You were not able to defer the invitation. Sorry, you're able to defer the invitation, and like yeah, you can like lower the price and in several maps till you can buy it. But uh, also, what can happen to you is like, okay, sure, I have a 1800 tribute, and I want to reroll. I want to reroll uh, the rewards, and you reroll them, and you get the invitation. But now you don't have enough tribute to defer the the invitation, so you lose an invitation, right? So yeah, too expensive, man. Like and it's just like a ball. I know it drops ingenuity. Ingenuity is an insane belt, right? But I think it. I don't know. It should pop more, or like maybe instead of popping more, just make it a little bit cheaper so you can like buy it immediately or whatever, you know, right? Like um, I don't know what's the best solution here because there's like an economy because of the economy behind it, or like there's this important item, and also like I don't know, but I think it's the bosses are fun in this game. I want to encounter them more, you know. Also, what I think is just the omens on ritual are like some of the good omens are like way too expensive, man. Like I've been playing like you guys saw 647 hours, and I've never found, for example, like one of these. Like these are like kind of powerful, you know. Like next Chaos Orb will remove only a prefix mod. I mean, like in this game, this is kind of powerful. And also what I want to say with this, just these omens are not gonna necessarily make you craft um a mirror tier item or like an insanely expensive item or like an insanely good item. It's still gambling. I mean, what these provide is still mediocre crafting. So what is the point of making them so rare and so expensive? Like, in the end, because they are so rare, they end up being like this much. Like, dude, I'm not gonna buy this. Like, yeah, no way, no way, dude. Like, come on, right? So, and there's like several of them that they're like really expensive. Okay, so there's like not none for chaos. Sorry for assaulted. Look at that. Like, I mean, it's kind of powerful, you know. An almond will remove only a prefix mod. Like, this is mediocre crafting still. It's mediocre. But 19 divines, dude. Like, why would I want to buy this omen if with 19 divines I can buy like the weapon I need on Trade League, right? It's super dumb. So man, just make this more common on rituals, right? Super dumb. So Delirium. I think Delirium is the thing that bothers me the most about Delirium. I haven't done a lot of it. I haven't done Simulacrum too much. But the thing that bothers me the most is just like this convoluted system on instilling the maps. So this is bullshit. For example, like I can't put my map nowhere here, and if I want to like instill my map, I would need to grab one of these stacks, escape the tab, open my inventory, right click this to open the instilling tab, put my map. Where's my map? Okay, whatever. Put my map and like put 1, 2, 3, and then instill and then take my map out. You know, like as in POE 1. You would just go, oh, I just want this because it gives me more currency. I would right click it, and instead of like popping like this window, like sorry, I have it public. I would like right click it and it wouldn't close. Like, why is it closing? You know, like it would like I would right click it and then click my map and it wouldn't steal and easy, fast, whatever. And I can hold control and like just drop three of them on a single map, easy, right? Like this is so bad. Like why is this window not inside the tab? So this tab is basically worthless. Um, so that's what bothers me the most with Delirium. I want to touch a little bit on Breach. They have like nerfed Breach a couple of times, the mob density, and you can notice it. And I think Breach right now is in a decent place. They just need to bring the other leagues up. Still, it's not enough. They need to bring them up. Um, and also, dude, Breach tab. Breach tab, please. I don't know. I don't know if I don't. Maybe I don't have it. I don't remember. Like, I don't think I don't think it's in the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, if I'm wrong, if Breach tab exists, just leave me in the comments. Tell me because I don't. I kind of need this. Like, I want this. So, oh no, the breach thing is on the. It's a whole tab that it comes with fragments. My bad. On POE one. But yeah, we need this. We need the stab for sure. Um, yeah, that's what comes to leagues. Um, so about crafting, I just want to like I know crafting is like non-existent in this game basically, but I just want to say that if I mean one thing that they could do to improve the current crafting system is make the good like the better. I'm not gonna say good because they're not really like that good. The rarer omens more common for sure, and make the essences more deterministic. For example, when you go into PoE1, if you get the essence of fire, or the ones that gives you fire damage, it's gonna tell you in the essence like if you put this on gloves, it's gonna give you fire resistance. If you put it on a ring, it's gonna give you fire damage. If you put it on boots, it's gonna blah 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 blah. It gives you a list of what is gonna happen if you put it on a certain item. Okay, for the people that see this video and they don't play PoE1. Okay, so they are more deterministic. You're gonna know the outcome. Okay, and also there are more tiers of essences, so you're gonna get a better better modifier depending on the tier of the essence. You're gonna so the better the essence, the better the mod that you're gonna get. Okay, so here for example we have the greater essence of flames, right? So it just says upgrades a magic item to a rare item with one fire modifier. So if you play this game for the first time, you're gonna say, "Oh, what's a fire modifier?" You press Alt, you go to fire, and it just says fire damage is one of the five types, five damage types. It is reduced by fire resistance. Fire hits have a chance to ignite. Okay, so it doesn't really it doesn't really tell you what you're gonna get based on what you use it, based on the item that you're gonna put it. Because you can put it on boots and it's gonna give you fire resistance. Maybe you put it on a ring and you get fire damage, right? Or you can get also flat fire damage, right? Um, so like this system, this if we can call it system, this essences are more um, new player unfriendly than essences in PoE 1. When I went into PoE 1 and I saw an essence, I immediately knew what it was going to do. I mean, of course, you don't know about like essences slamming and like whatever, like oh, you got this ring and you want to get like this two mods or whatever, so you use this type of essence. That's whatever. But like when you see this, oh yeah, it's gonna if I right click the item, it's and then like put it in a magic item, it's gonna uh, transform it into a rare item, right? So yeah, like there's not much info to this. So if they want to make it, the crafting, the current, again, crafting, if we can call it crafting, the current system more engaging and like worthwhile with what they have, is just make these essences more deterministic and the omens less rare. They need to be more common. I would actively engage with those items. Okay. That's currently like there's a lot of more videos people going into this and they hate this and like I mean I'm not gonna hate it because of what's the point, you know, like we already have in PoE 1. Probably the better crafting systems are gonna come into PoE 2 with time, you know. People just don't remember how PoE 1 used to be back in the days, right, like 10 years ago. um it just a lot of people take that for granted. So besides that, I want to talk about a little bit uh, from a warrior perspective. Okay, what I want to see, what changes I want to see, etc. Okay, so one of the things I really want to see, this used to be like this, like that, but they nerfed it. A stampede was gonna push the mobs initially. It was gonna push the mobs, and now they removed that ability. I think before the early access came out, they removed it, and now we're getting stuck. Basically, like this character sucks at breaches because of that. Like basically, I mean, yeah, you can create like a little bit of explosion. Just nothing. This is nothing compared to what the Herald of Ice combo is. Of course, it's not because that combo is like busted. But this character, the character I have right now, it has like a very very decent clear. Um, I don't have like I can do like 8 reaches at once and nothing happens, but I'm getting stuck all the time, right? Like I need to like see what's happening on the screen, like and path properly, like not get stuck because I get stuck. Some mobs can stun me and I get perma stunned depending on the mobs or the map, and I can die, right? Um, so yeah, a stampede improved. If they don't want it to be like a base thing for the ability, maybe just make it so the push is just on like the level 20 gem. Okay, because currently I have so it's 8 levels from global mods. I have a level 21. Okay, maybe give this another line of text saying that it pushes normal mobs. Okay, so you basically you can push blue mobs or elites, the yellow ones. Okay, so just you can push magic mobs and rare mobs. Fine, I would be okay with that at least. Um, Something that I really want to see reworked: armor formula. Armor sucks in this game. In PoE 1, it doesn't suck much. It is okay. It is decent. You can work with it. But in this game, it's actually worthless. I am beating like I can beat every boss. Like in this game. Like I can do every map. I'm currently at the point where like I just go and do this, right? I close my eyes and I just put it in the map, and I don't care, and I do the map. But like the only modifier I don't like as a warrior is just when the enemies have like 200 increased stun buildup. Okay, so I just get perma stun. Um, nobody likes that. So, um, yeah, I don't have. I can do that with no armor. I have 3.2k armor. There's nothing. Armor is worthless. I have on my tree. I don't have any armor invested. I mean, this is decent, you know. Like at least this is like to handle the little mobs, you know, like the wide mobs in maps, whatever. Like nobody cares. And I just have this ones, because of this gem, right? So just because of that. I mean, maybe I could switch one of these to here, you know, like who cares, right? Um, so yeah, and for mapping again, I use scavenge plating that puts me at like I don't know, like 56%, 60%. I don't know. I don't even notice. I don't really care. But it helps me with the small mobs. But armor doesn't really work with big hits with bosses, with like the actual things that matter. Okay, so formula rework. Um, yeah, as for people that don't know, uh, how armor works is that the bigger the hit, the less effective is armor. Okay, so if you get hit by like something that's like 100 physical damage, yeah, maybe you're gonna mitigate like 50% of that. Just giving you like an idea. I'm not. These are not like the correct percentages. If you get hit by 100, maybe you're gonna mitigate 50. Sorry, 50%. Yeah. But if you get hit by a boss that's like a 5,000 physical damage hit, you're gonna mitigate that for a 10%. Basically nothing. So yeah, it's worthless. And also, I've seen people running this point. This point is bad. This point is worthless because armor is calculated in Path of Exile 2 before it applies before the actual um, the actual fire resistance. So it comes to hit, goes through armor, so armor mitigates nothing, and then it goes through resistances. Well, as in POE 1, it goes through resistances and then armor, which is the elemental hit is being reduced way more, so armor needs to deal with a tinier hit, so it's more effective against that hit. And in POE 2, armor gets like immediately overwhelmed by this elemental hit, and then um, basically the fire resistance is dealing with the same amount as if that armor wasn't applied to the elemental damage. Okay, because I hope I'm clear enough. Um, Last thing, please, for fuck's sake, for warrior, less attack speed penalties. Okay. So we got here, for example, like one reduced attack speed, and 5% reduced attack speed. Um, Warrior is already a slow character. Every single move is like winded up. For example, like when you do Stampede, boom, it's like he puts the shield first and then he runs for example like Earth Shatter. So Earth Shatter is like boom. So he puts the hammer behind his back and then boom. Um and then he hits the floor. Okay, so um there's like a lot of moves. For example, like um skill gems. Where is okay, whatever. So for example, supercharger slam. You need to.
Hold down the button.
There it is.
Supercharged slam.
You need to charge the attack. You need to like charge it for its full magnitude. Um, um, rolling a slam. Rolling a slam is super slow already. Um, Sunder. Sunder is like, dude, like look at this animation. Sorry.
Thunder causes enemies
So
to erupt with shockwaves.
when you press the ability, it takes like 2 seconds. Sorry, it takes like 2 seconds before the ability goes off. So it's like, boom, right? Like super slow. So dealing with that and the attack speed penalties, it feels really bad. Like warrior feels really bad. So that's like my trees like has a lot of like of attack speed to overcome this handicap, right? For example, like I have a attack speed here. I have a move speed and attack speed here. I also have thrill steal, which gives me onslaught, and onslaught is movement speed and attack speed. Okay, so I have also attack speed on gloves. So yeah, basically I'm using a trash helmet that gives me this powerful buff. You know, there should be more options on how to get onslaught on the tree. You know, there should be more. I think there is like, oh yeah, this kills on like gives onslaught on killing blow with axes. We don't have axes in the game yet, but I mean, this is just axes. So you need an axe to like get this buff. No, like I think like we should have one of these gems saying like, oh, you have onslaught. You know, like oh, 4% damage is extra fire damage, and the next one would say, oh, you have onslaught. Okay, there's items like that on PoE 1, and yeah, I feel like through the whole game, through the whole campaign, and like all my playthrough till just a few weeks ago, I went like till like I I worked my passive tree to get to this point. Okay, so I can have like movement speed each time I blocked. So this gives me a lot of movement speed. and you know what, the character feels great, but I'm constantly fighting uh, to get that feeling where like, oh, my character feels great right now, and I really enjoy warrior right now, but it took me a while to get here. As like in other classes, for example, like in monk, when you get the hands of wisdom and the ice ring, which has a name that I'm not gonna pronounce right now. You get that combo and the character immediately feels way better, and monk is already like more snappy. All the abilities, they go out immediately, like it's yeah, I don't, I'm not against the character being slow. It's just make me more tankier by base and a little bit less slower, so when I have, if this wasn't here, like all the attacks, like the reduced attack speed, wasn't here, maybe I wouldn't be using like this points much. You know, maybe it would be faster and easier to make the character feel better. And it's just not about power. It's just feeling the character react better, like move better, like it's just that. It's not just, oh no, give me more power. No, I'm not asking right now for more numbers. I'm asking for mobility. I'm asking for like a little bit more snappiness. You know, like responsiveness, right? I feel that's quite fair, a fair thing to ask for. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. I think I've touched basically on everything I wanted to, and I've been enjoying the game. I like this game. PoE 1 is objectively a better game for sure, 100%, and it's gonna be like that for a while. I'm gonna go and play PoE 1 till probably 0.2, but I don't know. I hope this what I've talked about in this video resonates with some of you, and yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for I don't know, the comments that people have been leaving in the past. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you haven't tried PoE 1, go play PoE 1, man. It's pretty good. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.